Today's video, I'll be talking about video games and if video games are or were a good investment. Well, we're gonna find that out today. Let's look at a game like Joust. This was released for the Atari 2600 back in 1982. The average price of a Atari 2600 game back in the early 1980s to late 1970s, early 1980s was about maybe $30 to $35. Say about $35. That's how much Joust costs. Today, the selling price of that is, let's take a look on eBay. From 16 to $30, I guess. Various conditions, some as low as $4. Let's just say about $16 to $30. That's 1982. Inflation adjusted price for $35 in today's money is $115.15. That's a yield of negative $92.15. So I just take the average of 16 plus 30 divided by 2 and get the average for that. And just subtract it with this, and I get negative $92.15. So that's a 73.9% to negative 86.1% decline. So that's not a good investment. Super Mario Brothers was a very popular game for the Nintendo Entertainment System. And back in 1985, it retailed for about $25. Usually came with a Nintendo Entertainment System. Not the deluxe set, but the other one. The one that came with the Super Mario and a Zapper. And after that, it came with just Super Mario just NES with 2 controllers and Super Mario. There was also that version. So about $25, 1985. You could buy a copy of Super Mario now on eBay. About $20 to $25. $50, about almost $50. 18 to $50. Okay, about 20 to $50. 1985 inflation adjusted price for $25 is $71.25 today. That's a negative yield of $36.25. That's a loss. Percent yield is negative 29.8% to negative 71.9%. So same thing with all these other games. They're all negatives. Except for Resident Evil 1, which was a very popular PlayStation 1 game released in 1996. Today you can buy a copy for $75 to $150, which is pretty good. As high as $150. This one comes with box and everything. That's a pretty good condition, I guess. Anywhere from $75 to $150. Retailed for $50 back in 1996. Inflation adjusted price $100.98. So about a positive $11.52. If you average this out and subtract it with that, that's what you get. About 32.6% to negative 25.7%. Inflation adjusted dollars. So video games really weren't a good investment if you were buying it as an investment. But the point of video games is to play it and have fun with it, right? I never thought of video games as an investment. Throughout the years, I had various video game consoles like the Nintendo Entertainment System, Sega Master System, Sega Genesis or Sega Mega Drive, Super Nintendo, Sega Saturn, Sony PlayStation 1, Sega Dreamcast, Sony PlayStation 2, and Sony PlayStation 3. After that, I didn't really buy console video games. I was really into it after that. After 2006, I was buying PlayStation games all the way up to 2008, I think, and that's when actually 2011, the last PlayStation 3 game that I bought was, I think, Assault Horizons or something. Yeah, that was the last game, PlayStation 3. But I didn't buy another video game console after that. That's the last game that I bought. So let's see how much Assault Horizon is. I paid about $59.99, about $60 for it back in 2011. I bought it when it was released. Now you could buy it used for 15 to low as 7 actually, with the shipping 11, maybe 11 to $20. So that game hasn't kept its value either. So video game is something for me. It's just something that it's a hobby for me. I just play it to have fun. They'll play video games like mostly massively multiplayer games like Mech Warrior Online. I play War Thunder. I play those games, and I do buy premium vehicles in those games or premium mechs. I also buy premium accounts and all the other stuff that makes the game more fun. And that is definitely not a investment or anything like that. I just do it to have fun. Like when I go to the archery range and shoot my bow and arrow. That's for leisure. That's for entertainment. When I go skiing or something, that's not an investment either. I'm just doing that for fun. This is something for fun. I'm spending money, or sometimes I go to Las Vegas and I play blackjack, or I play some of the slot machines. Maybe I play like $100 in slot machines, and most of the times I don't make anything, but usually I stop after like $100. I don't play slot machines anymore. I'm just doing it for fun. I don't want to be. I'm not doing it because I'm a gambling addict or play blackjack because it's fun. I play a little bit Las Vegas or Reno or whatever. Skiing, yes, I spend money, but I'm having fun. I play video games or whatever. I buy video games still. I'm just doing that for fun. It's not an investment. So investments a totally different thing for me. For investments, I have a targeted goal of how much I want. to make in a certain amount of time. Let's say in a year, I want to make a yield of maybe 5%, 6%, 7%. I would I would invest the money in equities, like something like a Dow, S&P 500, Nasdaq, or whatever. I would also buy stuff like why I did buy Palladium back in 2009 and stuff like that as an investment. That did very well, you know. Some investments I did not do very well, like buying platinum. I paid maybe $1,500 for platinum back in 2013, and now it's down. You know, it's 1,000, so I haven't made any money on that. But on certain investments, I do make money, and investment is something that I do to make money. That isn't something that's done for fun or leisure. You know, I want to make a return on my investment, not for fun. So that's as for video games, that's what video games should be. It should be for fun. I don't see it as a investment or anything. That's why I never really saved any of the video games or the video game consoles that I had previously. So when I got the Sega Genesis and the SNES back in the Sega Genesis, I got in 1990. SNES I got in 1991. After that, I just gave away all my NES and Sega Master System games to people I knew and stuff like that. I didn't because I didn't want it. I didn't want to play it. When I got the NES, I gave away the Atari 2600 and stuff like that. So when I got the PlayStation 1, Sega Saturn, I gave away all the SNES and the Genesis stuff, you know. I never really thought of it as an investment even back then, you know. It was never a investment. It was just something I just wanted to get an experience from, like playing video games, like experiencing video game play of different eras. But if people think video games an investment, I think that takes all the fun out of it, in my opinion. And that's what I want to share with you today. If you have any thoughts, please leave it in the comment section below. Thank you for watching.